This story is a story that you have a lot. This story is about him, about the person who has earned a lot of name in the film industry, which people know today by this name, and his name is The Rock. So let's start. If you are not on the channel before starting the story of today's interesting story, then subscribe to the channel in the last and also press the bell icon given with you so that such interesting story keeps on transporting you to you. I still remember the moment Dwayne Johnson said, "I had $7 in my pocket and nowhere to go." That wasn't just a quote. That was a breaking point. A moment that would either destroy a man or make him The Rock. Dwayne Douglas Johnson, known today as one of the most recognizable faces on the planet, didn't have a golden start. He wasn't born into fame, and nothing about his journey was easy. He had to fight, not just in the wrestling ring, but in life itself. Born in California to a wrestling family, Dwayne moved around a lot during his childhood. His father, Rocky Johnson, was a professional wrestler, but the glamorous image of wrestling on TV didn't match the reality at home. There were times when there wasn't enough money to pay rent, times when the electricity was cut off, times when he saw his parents struggle and had no power to fix it. He was only 14 years old when he came home one day and saw an eviction notice on the door. That image never left his mind. To escape the chaos around him, he turned to football. In high school, he worked on his body relentlessly. Training wasn't just about sports, it was about survival. It gave him a sense of control, purpose, and hope. And it paid off. He earned a full scholarship to play football at the University of Miami. It felt like things were finally turning around, but fate had other plans. A serious injury took him out of the game. The NFL dream slipped out of his hands. He tried playing for a Canadian team, but a few weeks in, he was cut. No job, no money, and no backup plan. That's when he hit his lowest point. He had just $7 in his pocket. But here's what makes Dwayne Johnson different. He didn't give up. With nowhere else to turn, he went back to his roots, wrestling. At first, WWE fans hated his character. They thought he was too clean, too fake. He was booed off the stage. But instead of quitting, he reinvented himself. He embraced the fire inside him, and The Rock was born. Loud, charismatic, electric, The Rock became a legend in WWE. His catchphrase, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" wasn't just a line, it was a movement. Fans loved him not just for his strength, but for his attitude. Still, Dwayne wanted more. He left WWE at the peak of his fame to chase a new dream, Hollywood. And again, the beginning was rough. His early movies were okay, but critics didn't take him seriously. Many thought he would just fade away like other wrestlers turned actors. But Dwayne had something they didn't: relentless drive. He worked harder, trained longer, acted better. He treated every role like it was his shot to prove himself. And he did. From Fast and Furious, to Jumanji, Mona to Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson became one of the highest paid, most bankable stars in the world. But what truly defines him isn't the money or fame, it's his humility. Despite being a global superstar, he never forgot where he came from. That $7 moment still fuels him. He even named his production company $7 Productions, a reminder of the day he had nothing. Today, he's not just an actor or wrestler. He's a businessman, philanthropist, and inspiration to millions. He shows up to gyms at 4 a.m., still puts in the work, and never takes success for granted. He motivates people with real words, shares his failures openly, and lifts others as he rises. Dwayne Johnson's story teaches us that it's not about where you start. It's about how hard you're willing to fight to rise. Because when life throws you to the bottom, and you stand up anyway, that's when the world begins to call you The Rock.